Hey everybody, this is Anthony from Into the Darkroom, and I'm going to go over the design panel in the ITDR admin for the Sarin site, just to kind of give you a quick overview and let you know what things correlate to what, to kind of give you a quick jump start. So when you log into the back of WordPress, on the left is our ITDR admin. If you click that button, you'll go ahead and get this, and I'm going to go ahead and show you I'm in the design panel right here. So we're going to go ahead and just start with the first tab, which is the settings tab, and on the right here I have our site, our Sarin blog, a little squished, but just so you can kind of see everything. And we'll start with the blog width. So the blog width pertains to basically this body area and how wide this is going to be. So you can control that either by typing in the number, it's a pixel number, or you can just use this slider here and control that. The body background color, anything that the content falls on, this white right here, is the body background. So you can change that color if you like. The body drop shadow size. So there's a drop shadow that runs all the way around the body, and you can make that larger or smaller depending on what kind of look you're going for. And then you also have the drop shadow color. So you can come in here and you can just select a color, or if you wanted to, if you had that hex code from Photoshop, you can just paste it in there, and you can do that with any of our colors. So you have a border color, and that's going to affect items like this, like these horizontal lines that are in between each post. So you'll be able to change that out, that color. You have the social icon color. So if I scroll all the way to the bottom, you're going to see our social icons right here. So that's gonna be the social icon color right here. And then form field background color and form field border color. That's going to be for something like the contact form, and like this right here is a form field. So anything that you type into, this is white, and this border right here is gray. That's what it's going to apply to. So anything that's a form field. So these two items will control that. And then your heading background color right now is set to black, and that's any of these right here. So any of those big blocky sets of color, that's what will be controlled right here. And then you have the space between post images, which is just that, the amount of space that you have between each image. So this number right here is in pixels, so you can either just use this toggle right here, or change the number just by typing it in or using the arrows. So you can do that. And then your header arrow color. So if you have multiple images in here and you turn on the header arrows, arrows will appear right here, and you can change the color of those as well. So let's go ahead and go to the logo. You have the option to upload an image, and you can either make it a transparent ping, or you can make it a JPEG. Right now we have it as a JPEG, and that's this right here. So if you don't have a logo that you want to put in there, you can just go ahead and type your name in right here, or whatever it is that you want to appear there, and you can use that. And then if you want a specific font for this logo text, so if you want to put a specific font, you can find your font, or if you already have you already know how to organize and zip up your fonts, you can go ahead and upload a zip file into here just by clicking upload new, and you can get your font in there that is associated with that. And then you have your heading font fallback. So this will determine if it's serif or sans serif. So if there's a browser or something that doesn't support that font, you'll have the fallback to it. And then you have the logo text color and the logo text size. Now all of that applies to this right here. So if you type in your name, you can choose your font, you can choose your fallback, your color, and your size of that font. So you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to show you a little bit more about this font zip file upload in just a second. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the fonts tab, and you'll see that we've added some fonts in. So the navigation font type applies to these navigation buttons up here, and every font that you upload will have a fallback. So again, if the browser doesn't support it, it'll fall back to either a serif or sans serif. And then you have the navigation color, so you can change this color, and you have the navigation size. So again, you can change the size of that. And then you have the heading font, which are any of these headings, and you have the colors and the size. So any of these items right here that fall in the black right now, they're all set to white. And so that's going to affect any of those. And then you have your post headings, heading colors and heading sizes, and you have your content. So any of this content. So you can change all of this information here. I'm going to go ahead, you can go through here and look, and you'll see your link, your hover colors. So when something is rolled over, your form field colors or your footer colors. So you can go in and play with any of those colors, but more importantly, I want to show you how to pick a font really easily and get it in there. So if you want to find a font, there's a link right here on any of these where it'll take you to a site, and it just has I think thousands of fonts for you to choose from, and you can buy, and most of these are actually free. So you can come in here and you can find a font that you want, and as soon as you find a font that you like, you can go ahead and just click Get Kit. So if you click Get Kit, it'll download that zip file, and you can go ahead and put it in there. Now, not every file that you download is going to work flawlessly, because these are all made by third-party font vendors. So you can go ahead and put it in and give it a shot and see if it works. But there are thousands of fonts to choose from there. So so that's your font area, and then your background. You have the opportunity to affect this back here. And so I'm going to actually open this up a little bit more. And if you look at this background right here, we went ahead and added a background texture in there. But if you were to remove that, you have the opportunity to change the background colors. Now, we have them both set to the same color, and that means that the top and the bottom will be the same color, but you can make them blend into each other. So if you wanted it to be a blend from light to dark, you can make this bottom color dark, and it'll create a gradient for you. But we just have a background image that we put in there, and we tiled it. But you have options to horizontally tile, vertically tile, and you can go ahead and fill frame as well. So you can go ahead and add the background, and essentially that's the design tab. So you have control over the background, you have control over your fonts, you have control over your logo, and then some general settings in here with colors and so on. So hope that gives you a jump start and kind of shows you around the Sarin design tab. And if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to contact us through the support. And you can find more information on intothedarkroom.com. Thanks for watching.